Today I'm going to teach you how to edit really smooth professional cinematics in Premiere Pro. Hey guys, my name's Nick and welcome back to the channel. Before we start the video, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so any help towards that will be amazing. I'm doing this video because someone DM'd me and asked which stabilizer I use to take my cinematics, and to be honest, I don't really at all use a stabilizer. I do own a stabilizer, but I don't really use it because it's clunky and takes up a load of space. It's really difficult to balance and everything. So I use this method that I'm going to show you. First off, when you're shooting your footage, miss out this step if you've already shot the footage and you don't have like any choice really. You want to try and shoot in 60 FPS or above. Most cameras can shoot in 60 FPS or above. For example, my iPhone camera can shoot in 120 FPS, which is just the slow motion mode. But I use my DSLR, which shoots 60 FPS just fine. And also, when you're taking your cinematic, you're going to want to try and keep it as steady as possible to make editing it a lot easier. Third and final thing that you might want to keep into consideration, this works a lot better if there's a lot of detail in your shot. So if it's the shot of that graffiti wall that I got earlier, I'll play it now for a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in that, so it's just easier to edit. Okay, let's get into Premiere Pro. Okay, so I've got the basic clips here in Premiere. There's this one of the Timberland store, there's this one of some graffiti, and then there's this one of some more graffiti. So I'm going to go step by step how you would make these look smooth and cinematic, so let's get into it. First thing you're going to want to do, as I said, film in 60 FPS, and if you do film in 60 FPS or 120, then just hit Command R on your keyboard. I believe it's Control R on Windows if you're using Windows, and then it'll bring up this box, clip speed and duration. You're going to want to click this little chain icon and make sure it's got a cross through it so it doesn't change the duration when you change the speed, and then change the speed to 50%. Now when you play through, it should be a bit smoother, but you can see we still have quite a while to go to get that smooth shot that I showed you at the beginning. The second thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to right click on the clip and then click Nest. This will create a sequence for the clip so that we can apply more effects to it. You're going to want to go to your effects. You'll probably have to click on here because I've got a custom layout, but you're going to want to search in the effects warp. I just have to search warp and it comes to the top. I'm not sure if you have extra plugins, then you might have to search warp stabilizer, but this is the one you want. It's a video effects distort warp stabilizer VFX. You're going to want to drag it onto your clip, and then you're going to want to wait whilst this renders. The longer the clip is, the longer it will take, and mine's almost done because it's quite a short clip. Basically what it does is it takes like note of where everything is in all the frames, and then it tries to smoothen the motion. So as you can see now, if we play through the clip, the motion is very smooth. So now we've got the smooth motion down. All I'm going to do now is a bit of color correction, and I'm also going to apply some crop lines. Now there's quite a bit of controversy around crop lines and how you should apply them. For this tutorial, I'm just going to use a PNG image because I'm just showing you, but I wrote an article on this. I'll link it down in the description below about how you should go about doing your crop lines, and I list out the 3 different ways to make crop lines. So I'm just going to quickly add a adjustment layer, make sure it's all fine, and then click OK, then drag it on top of this onto the second video layer. Then I'm going to go over to my color tab, and I have a custom LUT that I use to do a lot of my color grading, and I'm just going to pull that up now. As you can see, I've kind of changed the colors. If you would like me to release this LUT, then comment down below and I'll make sure to release it for you guys. And then I do a bit of other correction, like I add a bit of contrast, maybe whatever, you get the picture. Then I'm quickly going to add this CinemaScope crop lines to the top. I'm just going to resize it a bit to get the crop that I usually go for. And there you can see we have cinematic shot. I haven't done the other two, but you probably just repeat the same process, and then you can add your other effects on top of that. And one thing I really like to do, which I'm going to do a tutorial on, is how to, you do like a box and then you flip the image but just in the box. I don't know, it creates a cool effect, and you might have seen it in some of my edits. Talking about my edits, I released an edit that I think you might like. It's featuring Sam Bevo and Keypips, who both have bigger YouTube channels than me. We met up in London and it was a cool day, so I made an edit of it, and there's a vlog of it coming up on Saturday. There's also a video where I talk about motivation coming up on Thursday, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below, and as I said at the beginning, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and put notifications on. In July, I'm starting my new series, which will be every Sunday. It's going to be really awesome, and I'm going to release the episodes weekly starting July 1st, so hope you guys are as excited as I am, and I'll see you guys in the next video.